I ended up, actually going for Glad this season. And my team and I, we ended at 2648, and the cutoff ended up being 2658. So we were 10 points off, unfortunately.
A year later, man, we got it. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Oh man.
Hey, what's up guys, Sensus here. And it's been quite some time, huh? It's been a little over a year at this point since I made a video. And I think I owe you guys a little bit of an explanation on where I've been, what I've been up to. So, if you guys remember a year ago, I ended up pushing for Glad in Legion Season 3 and we came up a little bit short. And when that happened, I kind of got demotivated to play the game, so I ended up quitting WoW for a couple months, did other things, played other games, and I ended up coming back around November, December. And when I came back, I didn't really want to produce videos or stream. I kind of wanted to just play the game. You know, when you've been making videos for as many years as I had been at the time, you know, you kind of get burnt out. So like I said, when I came back, I just wanted to play the game for fun. Didn't really want to stream or make videos. Not saying that I don't have fun making videos or streaming. I'm just saying that I wanted to kind of put all that to the side and just enjoy the game for the game itself, if that makes any sense. So fast forward a couple months into the beginning of Legion Season 7. So my buddy Grick, if you remember, he's the same priest that I played with back in Legion Season 3 when we came up short when we went for Glad. Well, we ended up pushing for Glad in Legion Season 7, and it's actually quite the story on how we actually got to that point. So I met Grick in LFG. So people always complain about LFG, say it's hard to find teammates, and I'm not going to argue with that. It's hard to find solid people that you enjoy playing with in LFG, but there are a couple diamonds in the rough. So when I met Grick, Grick was a 2300 priest, and we just started playing together. We didn't even use voice, we just no-voiced it, played some games, and ended up adding each other. And a year later, we ended up getting Glad together. So what I'm trying to say here is, even though it is pretty difficult to find teammates just through LFG, what you gotta do is you just gotta keep sifting through people until you find people you enjoy playing with that are willing to take the losses and learn and grow as a team. The players that are never going to get any better are the ones that leave after 1 or 2 losses. So that's just important to keep in mind, so I just want to throw that in there. So I just want to briefly touch on our kind of journey to Gladiator in Legion Season 7. So we decided the comp that we wanted to play was RMP. So throughout the season we sifted through a bunch of different mages, and we were having a hard time finding one that was solid and consistent that we were confident enough to push Glad with. So it wasn't until the last month of the season where we picked up Roy. Now, Grick knew Roy from previous queue sessions, and we kind of just picked him up, and we decided to try some games out, and we ended up going up 200 points our first queue session. So at that point, we were like, okay, we're pretty confident we can probably make this happen. So the weeks that followed towards the end of the season, we had a couple queue sessions. We had some solid ones, we had some not so great ones, but what really mattered were our final 2 queue sessions. So we went from 2677 to 2757 in 2 queue sessions and lost 0 games along the way. Now, it was actually kind of a funny story. The second to last game that we played, we had just got done doing RBGs, and our boy Grick, our priest, he was still specting the Holy, and we ended up queuing into Resto Shaman Cupid with Grick on Holy, and we ended up winning. Now keep in mind, this is around 2800 MMR at this point, so we had a pretty lucky break when that happened. Now unfortunately, I didn't record or stream any of these final push games because I didn't want to have anything that was gonna, impede the games. I didn't want to have any FPS issues or anything going on. Anyway, after we won that second to last game, we queued one more game to secure Glad, and we ended up winning and got a fat 15 points, and we were able to secure Glad with that. So had a couple really good queue sessions, and that's really all it takes sometimes. I think the most important thing to keep in mind when you're pushing for Glad or pushing for any rating in WoW is to take the losses and learn from them. The worst thing you can do is ignore losses, because then you're gonna just repeat the same mistake over and over again. It's important to think about what happened in that game, what could have been done better, what could have been a better kill target, and just by doing that, you can improve your game overall. Anyway guys, before I sign off here, I just want to give a few shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Grick and Roy, my teammates. I'm going to have their streams up on the screen and in the description, so be sure to throw them a follow. And I also want to give a shout out to Bobo for making the awesome thumbnail for this video. One more thing I want to briefly touch on is the future of my channel and what's going to be going on in the future. So I can't say for sure how consistent I'm going to be when it comes to uploading, but I definitely want to get back into doing PvP montages and PvP guides again. One thing's for sure though, I'm going to try to stream more consistently, so if you guys want to go follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/SensusLive. I already started streaming again, so if you want to throw me a follow to catch me live and ask questions or whatever, like I said, twitch.tv/SensusLive. And that's going to pretty much do it for this video guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, shout out to my teammates Grick and Roy. I'm really happy we were finally able to get this. This has been a long time goal for me, and really happy we were finally able to get it done. And it's been a long time since I've said this, but as always, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you next time.